Good evening, you're watching News Mongolia and Beyond. I'm your host, Andrew Butler. And for our top stories, Naadam Festival celebration held after 2 years of hiatus. President Khurelsukh Ukhnaa opens the National Naadam Festival with a speech. Deeltei Mongol Festival held at Central Square. And for the news, stay tuned. Naadam Festival is back after 2-year hiatus caused by COVID-19 pandemic and virtual celebration. Naadam festivals are being held not only in Ulaanbaatar city but throughout the country. Mongolian communities and embassies abroad also celebrate the national holiday. To begin, let's take a look at what makes the festival great. The opening ceremony, which started at about 11 a.m. at the National Stadium, included an impressive march of athletes and artists, plenty of music, contortion performance, and was the year's most colorful and amazing parade.
The most colorful and biggest holiday event in Mongolia, Naadam Festival, is also known as the three manly games, namely archery, wrestling and horse racing. The festival is registered with UNESCO's Intangible Cultural Heritage Fund. Naadam festivals are held all over the country from July 11th to 15th each year. The tradition originated many centuries ago as a test of courage, strength, daring, horsemanship, and marksmanship, all necessary for nomadic people and warriors. This year, the largest celebration in the country is held in various locations, including the National Stadium and Khurelsukh beginning on July 11th.
Which part of this festival are you excited the most?
It's wrestling, I guess. Wrestling and also the horse and how do you say, with the archery, yes.
Yes, I just came and already I bought this fine t-shirt and it's really interesting. I visited a lot of places around the world and I'm really happy that I could visit Mongolia during Naadam. I want to see some competitions, for example, archery competition. Why? Because I did archery and I also want to see how Mongolians do it because it's your really national thing.
Everyone seems to be having a great time and the hoshor has been delicious and it's a very nice festive atmosphere here and everyone's having a great time. So far I like the archery, that's been fun, and just walking around the stadium and seeing everybody dressed in the traditional gel and seeing everyone just having a good time, good family time.
My name is Javier, I come from the UK, from London, and I'm here on a cycling tour. Today is actually my last day and I'm flying back home tomorrow. Oh, it's amazing. It's incredible that you guys keep all these traditions alive after so many years, so it's really wonderful you do that. So I was just at the opening ceremony, but it's really all the various all the different kind of events that they do. So nothing in particular, it's really everything is very new. So yeah, just the whole thing is really great, it's interesting.
Upholding many years' tradition, President of Mongolia Khurelsukh launched the start of the National Naadam Festival with a speech at the festival's opening ceremony in Ulaanbaatar city.
After respectfully placing the 9 white banners at Central Stadium, the 6th President of Mongolia, Khurelsukh, gave a speech for the opening of the National Naadam Festival, honoring the 2230th and 2231st anniversary of the first foundation of Mongolian statehood, the 816th anniversary of the Great Mongol Empire, and 110th and 111th anniversary of the People's Revolution of Mongolia during the National Naadam Festival.
People of an independent and sovereign Mongolia, dear Mongolian compatriots residing around the world, dear guests who are visiting our beautiful country, dear festival visitors. The National Naadam Festival, the long-awaited Mongolian traditional festival, is ready to start on this wonderful summer day when we are blessed with some nice drizzle. Today, we Mongolians celebrate together the 2230th, 2231st anniversary of the first statehood, 815th and 816th anniversary of the founding of Great Mongol Empire, 110th and 111th anniversary of the restoration of national freedom and independence, 110th and 111th anniversary of the restoration of national freedom and independence, 100th and 101st anniversary of the People's Revolution, and 860th anniversary of the birth of great Genghis Khan. Our people have a long and rich history, culture, and a tradition of brave warriors. We have inherited the admirable merits and proud deeds of our ancestors for many centuries, and under the power of the eternal sky we proclaimed the independence and sovereignty of our nation, and now we are proud to be promoting our rich history to the world. I would like to extend our sincere greetings to the Mongolian people who on this day are celebrating these significant and important dates. The National Day Festival is the symbol of our sovereignty and independence as the Mongolian state, the unity and freedom of the Mongolian people, its history, values, tangible heritage, as well as spiritual and precious cultural heritage. Mongolians living abroad also celebrate Mongolia's major national holidays. Mongolian National Broadcasters reporters working in the United Kingdom, Sweden have sent us their reports. Let's take a look at our story on Naadam celebrations of Mongolians abroad.
Many Mongolians residing abroad are also celebrating the Naadam Festival. Mongolians living in the United Kingdom, capital city, London celebrated the national festival on July 3rd. The ambassador of Mongolia to United Kingdom, Khurelsukh, raised a white banner at the festival site and gave a speech to officially open the festival.
After 2 years of the COVID-19 pandemic restrictions and lockdowns, we are finally able to celebrate our Naadam Festival. We are very happy that our Mongolian compatriots residing in other British cities are joining us for this festive celebration.
Mongolia's popular singers Sarantoya and Naki also attended the London Naadam Festival and entertained the crowd with their latest hit songs.
It is my first time attending any Naadam celebration abroad. Young singer Naki and I attended the Naadam Festival in London and we really enjoyed the celebration. I would like to thank all Mongolians residing in UK and the Embassy of Mongolia for coming to see my performance. I wish you all a happy Naadam celebration.
Greetings from London, and I want to wish happy Naadam celebrations to all our viewers and our compatriots in the United Kingdom.
In total, 32 wrestlers took part at the Naadam Festival traditional wrestling tournament, and Batbilik, a wrestler from Bayinsum of Tuk province, won the competition, and a wrestler from Bayongur province, Kambot, finished as a runner-up. In addition, foreigners interested in the Mongolian nomadic culture actively took part in the Naadam celebrations. Notably, wrestler Elbiz Bisan, a Turkish national from London, won another wrestling tournament organized among foreign visitors.
Hi, my name's Elbiz Bison. This is my 5th Mongolian wrestling tournament. I've had medals in the past. I absolutely love the sport. I love the culture. I've been wrestling for many years now. Mongolian wrestling is very unique. There's no weight category. You know, you've only got one chance to win. And so, you know, if you lose, you're out. And so it's a great tournament, you know, and it's very ancient, which I love.
On this day, competitions and games were organized among children. In addition, families dressed up in their national Del costumes, which added a lot of color to the festival, and the best-dressed participants were selected and were rewarded with souvenirs. As part of the celebrations, the Embassy and the Sustainable Fiber Alliance jointly organized a mini exhibition called Land by photographer Batolak, and it was introduced by our cultural envoy Unurma. As part of the good old tradition of the Naadam Festival, Mongolians residing in Sweden organized a traditional wrestling competition with 64 wrestlers participating. In addition, about 50 people competed in the ankle shooting competition of the Mongolian Naadam Festival 2022. At the same time, 14 children competed and tried their best in the ankle shooting competition games, especially organized for children. As for the festival's archery category, a total of 26 archers tested their skills. Among the adults, first place was won by the young archer Dorchpuro, second place was won by Kanchimik, a native of Bagnur district, and Irdindava took third place. Also, as part of the festival, traditional events such as the traditional costume best dressed participants contest, art and drawing contests were successfully organized, and medals and awards were awarded to the best ones. The Naadam Festival was organized with the support of the Embassy of Mongolia and the Kingdom of Sweden, the Mongolian Association, and the educational and cultural NGOs operating in Sweden. The festival attracted the Mongolian diaspora from the United States, Germany, Belgium, Norway, Hungary, and Denmark, as well as foreign visitors interested in nomadic culture.
Now let's take a look at the currency exchange rates provided by Mongol Bank. Now let's take a look at other current affairs. Yesterday, on July 10th, Mongolia observed State Flag Day. In addition, Deeltei Mongol, a traditional costume parade that attracts local and foreign spectators, was held on the same day as a unique expression of national pride. Those two events are one of the remarkable events of this year's Naadam program. We have details on the State Flag Day in the following report.
Mongolia marked the State Flag Day on July 10th. Mongolia's State Flag Day has been annually observed since 2009. This day is traditionally celebrated with a military parade and a flag-raising ceremony at the central square. In 2008, members of parliament passed a law regarding the establishment of State Flag Day, and the holiday was celebrated for the first time in 2009. The military ceremony started with the first deputy chief of the General Staff of the Armed Forces, head of the Ulaanbaatar military area, Brigadier General Gambyamp, and his report to the member of the government of Mongolia, the Minister of Defense, Sakhanbayr. More than 4,000 officers from the Ministry of Defense, state military and law enforcement agencies, schools and 14 organizations, as well as cavalry and more than 300 wheeled and heavy-tracked vehicles participated in the military parade dedicated to the National Flag Day of Mongolia. The President of Mongolia, Khurelsukh, was joined by other state officials in honoring the memories of Sukhbatar and Chinggis Khan. The wreath-laying ceremony was attended by high-ranking officials, including the Prime Minister and the Speaker of Parliament, as well as distinguished guests from diplomatic missions in Mongolia. In order to promote Mongolian traditions and customs, the Office of the Mayor of Ulaanbaatar, in collaboration with the capital's tourism department and the Mongolian Tourism Association, organized this major event on the eve of the Naadam Festival. The Deeltei Mongol 2022 Art and Culture Festival was held for the 16th year. The Mongolian traditional costumes are a bright example of Mongolian culture and are rapidly evolving, but still carrying the traits of the nomadic lifestyle. The event, initially created to promote national culture and customs to Mongolia's younger generation, has evolved into a major event that attracts thousands of foreign visitors. The Deeltei Mongol event contributes to the development of local and regional tourism in Mongolia. During the parade, leading design studios and brands presented their latest creations, and famous pop performers and ethnic bands put on a cultural performance. Representatives from all 9 districts of Ulaanbaatar and people from Overhangай, Khinti, Bayoli, Arkhangai, Dornot provinces took part in the festival. The main events of the festival were a festive parade of citizens in national costumes, attended by more than 8,000 people, a display of Mongolian clothing, and an art of performance. Awards and titles were presented for the best presentations of traditional dress, such as District with the Best Engagement, Best Dressed Couple, and Best Female and Male Participants.
Now let's take a look at the weather forecast of world's major cities. Well, that's all for today, and thank you for staying with us. We will see you tomorrow with more news and updates. Have a nice evening. Goodbye.